Hi, I'm Zana, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls Online in chronological order. Um, so I forgot where we left our last episode. It's been a while. At the time of recording, it is the 2nd of January in the new year, and I haven't been really behind my computer at all in the last week or so. Or two, not recording, not playing games. I have completely forgotten where we were. Hold. So let me read up on what we were doing here. Stormfist spies have used Daedric alchemy to infiltrate Fort Amol. The king and the pack delegates are in danger. I need to convince someone that the threat is real before it's too late. Guard, what's his name, asked me to report my findings to Lord Verlop, who I find at the inn. Right, there was something going on here with we saw like duplicates, right? Like we found a guy under the bridge, and then the same guy was just walking in town again, which is very suspicious, like skin stealer actions. Right, and now there was something with the king as well. Oh, there was a whole thing. Yes. Right, Lord Verlop. I was supposed to report to you.
So, was the hunt successful? Did you find out what nefariousness our good commander Eon is up to?
Treason and murder, for a start.
What? No, I never imagined. I think you better tell me what happened, friend. And start at the beginning.
Yeah, tell me as well. Apparently, Stormfist spies. They have replaced Yarn and killed people, including Dark Elves. Right.
Lower your voice. This can't be. How could Fildgor's soldiers get into the fort without being noticed? Did you tell anyone else about this?
Apparently only guard what's-his-face. She's going to look into it. I just can't pronounce his name. Like, how do I pronounce his name? Hloenor? No, I'm giving up.
I'll need to have a word with Hloenor.
Hloenor, okay.
The implications for the pact are horrifying. Dark elves and Nords have died. Finger-pointing will escalate into violence as soon as word gets out. Especially with Prince Ernskar's temper.
How can I help?
Go to the Nord camp and speak with Thane Harvald. He's honorable and intelligent. I'm sure he'll want to keep this quiet. He also possesses common sense. If anyone knows how we should approach this problem, it's Thane Harvald.
Right, off to Harvald we go. Sure, wherever they are. That's like right around the corner. That's fine. So yeah, as the date of recording, it's officially 2024. I apologize that I have not been uploading at all in the last week and a half, something like that. I just had no time with all the family obligations. I have a lot during the holiday season. So there was just literally no time to play games for myself.
The Nord don't need the help of the weakling Argonians
Hey.
and the cowardly Dark Elves. We can win this war on our own.
I did not forget I'm an
Uncle
Argonian.
Fildgor has allied himself with the Stormfist clan and the
Excuse
orcs,
me.
my prince. We need all the help we can get. You need to apologize to the delegates and get them back to the table before this rift grows any
Let the
wider.
pact shatter and fall for all I
Whoa.
care. We need no one but ourselves. You grow old and weak, Harvold, like my father. This conversation is over.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like Iskar. Yeah, I did not forget I'm an Argonian though, so hold your tongue about Argonians being cowards. Thank you very much. Yo, Thane.
The prince in his hot temper. He decided to hold his own meeting while the king and the pact ambassadors meet at the keep. He managed to insult both the Dark Elves and the Argonians with his posturing and boastfulness.
Well, Lord Verlop sent me to discuss an urgent matter with you, discreetly.
Talk freely. Thane Oda is as trustworthy as I. But understand that I have enough trouble as it is, and I don't need any more bad news. I have my hands full trying to figure out how to calm the prince and get the packed delegates back to the meeting.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to hear some bad news anyway. Fieldgore's spies have infiltrated Fort Amol and killed a handful of Nords and Dark Elves.
And that's not what I wanted to hear.
I know.
The prince will have to be told about this, of course. And the Argonian and Dark Elf delegates. They need to be able to protect themselves.
Yeah, Lord Vorlap doesn't want the prince to know.
I can't keep secrets from my prince.
You should.
No matter how hot-headed he may be. I'll make him understand the seriousness of the situation. But I doubt the Argonians and Dark Elves will listen. They were very angry when they marched back to their camps.
I guess I can help?
Perhaps. If you say that King Yoren sent you. They might not forgive the prince and return immediately. But they might listen to you. They need to know that we value the Pact and their companionship. Do whatever it takes to make them happy.
What did the prince do to anger the Argonians and Dark Elves?
What does he always do? He opened his mouth and let words fall out. He said many terrible things and drove them away. And all his father asked him to do was coordinate troop movements and battle plans while the Council of War was in session.
Ugh, I really don't like the sound of this prince. He sounds exhausting. Right, goodbye. Why exactly do we just let him get away with all of this? Because it seems to me that no one really truly punishes this guy for his actions. He sounds like a spoiled little brat. And with no real sense of consequences, this guy needs to be taught a lesson, honestly. Right, you're who?
Why hold a summit in such a frigid place? You want our respect? Come to Mournhold and dine like real nobles. Don't send us on a damn camping trip.
I mean, yeah, sorry. But King Yoren wants you to return to the prince's meeting. Ugh, why am I even saying this? Of course he's not gonna.
I have no issues with King Yoren, but his son is an imbecile.
Yeah.
He believes that the Nords are superior to all. And he had the audacity to insult Our Lady Amalexia.
Ooh.
Let's see how well the Nords do against the Stormfists without our help.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame them. Like, why are we supporting this prince and his bad behavior? Like, come on now. But there must be something I can do to convince you.
Let me think. No, nothing comes to mind. The Dunmer are finished helping those who show no respect or gratitude. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm trying to stay warm. Feel free to talk to my servant Naryu if you need something more.
Your servant Naryu. Haha, this is going to be good. Well, hello, servant Naryu. Oh my gosh, she's even dressed as one. Look at that. That's an attire. That's a look. Uh-huh. Someone's undercover.
Oh, whatever may I assist you with? Perhaps you need your pillow fluffed? Or maybe you need me to cut up your food for you. Wait, I know you. From Deshawn. Don't say a word. No one must know who or what I am.
Alright, well, why are you dressed like a servant? Because I thought you were an agent with the...
Shh! No one needs to know that.
Okay.
Veron gave me my first solo contract. It's a special one. The target's around here somewhere, but I haven't pinpointed where just yet, so I'm in disguise. Not my first choice of garb, but it works.
Okay, so can you help me? Because I'm trying to convince Gelt to work with the prince.
Geld is an idiot, and the prince is, well, he's a royal idiot.
Yeah.
Bringing those two together might hurt more than help with any problems you have here. But since you asked so nicely, I can help. Might even get me closer to my goal.
So what can you do?
I can be rather convincing when I need to be.
Of course.
Especially in this attire.
I can imagine.
The Jarl keeps some of his best wine locked away in the barracks. Snag a couple of bottles for me. Just be careful in there. The guards don't like visitors.
The last time we had a mission that involved Naryu, we were also supposed to steal some bottles of wine. I sense a pattern here. Any tips on getting in there, you know, as advice for a friend?
Well, I hate to hide such good looks. You're going to need a disguise, a guard uniform. I saw one of those idiots splashing around in the river not too long ago. If he's still there, you might be able to borrow his armor.
Didn't we already took his armor? Because we left him there, like, basically in the nude, right? Under the bridge. Any tips once I am there? You know, as advice for a friend.
For a friend, anything. One of the guards hates cats.
Alright.
Earlier I saw a cat run into the building. The guard chased it for an hour.
Wow.
Bring a cat with you. Might prove useful. I saw a bunch of them following the Argonians around. Try over there.
I love cats. Right. Yeah, I thought that we already got the uniform, but maybe I'm wrong? How can we let's see if it's still in here. Fort Amel Guard disguise, there you go. So, bam, we have already done that. Alright. I'm a guard now.
Comrade, a word.
No, not yet. I need to collect a cat. Hold up before I talk to the Argonians. Here. Cat. Catnapping. There. Got that. And then I need to collect the wine by setting the cat loose as a distraction. I see, I see. Hello, fellow guard. How do you do? Nobody suspects a thing. Okay, the wine is over there. And I am going to use a cat. Kitty!
Not another cat. I hate cats. They make me itch.
Take that wine. Oh gosh, it's 4. 4 Dummer wines. Oh crap, I didn't think I would need to grab 4. I thought it was just the 1. That's 2. You have some wine upstairs? Ah, crap. If nobody sees me, you can take this wine. Then I need... What's this crate for?
What in kind's name
Ah,
was that?
oh, okay. We lure the guy out. And then I take the last bottle of wine. You didn't see a thing. I'm just the guard. Right, that went rather smoothly. Alright, 4 bottles of wine ought to do it, right? Sounds like a good party to me. Alright, am I just going to run in this outfit? I'm just going to run in this outfit. I'm not even gonna mount up.
The
I'm
guild requests
just
your
going
help.
to run. Right, now you. I got the wine.
Do you know what that sweat had me fetch while you were gone? Food from the other tent, as if walking 10 feet would kill him. I got the food, though. Added a special berry, too. His stomach would appreciate it.
Well, and here's the wine you wanted.
I knew I could count on you. Reliability is an admirable trait. This will taste good. Probably make taking orders from that barking dog over there a bit more tolerable. And it should be enough to get the job done.
What job?
To get Gelds nice and comfortable. Then I'll convince him that what he just drank was poisoned. Lucky for him, I have the antidote. Of course. He'll do whatever I want to get it. And that should be very entertaining.
And that's how you're going to convince him to return to the meeting?
Of course. How did you think I was going to convince him?
I have no idea.
Now, do me a favor and stay alert out there. I've seen enough shadows and sheepish grins to know that something isn't right in Fort Amel. But that's why I'm here now, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, well that's taken care of. I think I can take off this disguise now. I'd rather talk to the Argonians as an Argonian. So, well, Spriggan, I guess, but you know what I mean. Runs with quickness. Alright.
I think I figured out
Oh,
why cats like
no.
us so much. It's because we are so beautiful and we smell good.
Oh no, it's the cursed helmet face thing. All the textures gone wrong once again. Like, you can't tell me there's an Argonian head underneath all of this. There is something so wrong about this. Ugh. Well, King Yoren needs you to return to Prince Irnskar's meeting. What a name.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Yeah, fair.
And why is King Yoren requesting any help from us? The prince made it very clear that he thinks very little of my eggkin and I. Why we even bothered coming here is beyond me.
Oh, well, there must be a way I can convince you to return to the prince.
The prince cares nothing for us. He refused to send any help to my kin in Darkwater Crossing. The trolls wander the town now, and only the Hiss knows what happened to my people. I offer the same thing to you as the prince offered to me. Nothing.
But this is for King Yoren and not the prince.
King Yoren is a good man, strong and wise. I hear he hates cats.
Oh.
He gave shelter to my people when they fled from the Stormfists and their orc allies. But that doesn't change the current situation. And Prince Irnskar is still a Gwarlicker.
Huh. Well, I'll help your people if you agree to return to Prince Irnskar's meeting.
It's too late to help Darkwater.
It didn't
but
sound
not
like
to reclaim our
a good
honor.
deal.
A deal, then. If you remove the head of the large troll we call Death in Winter
Ooh.
and bring it to me, I will consider returning to Irnskar's meeting for the king.
Death in Winter. I do really like that name. Death in Winter. Imagine if you had like an Argonian necromancer or something and you called it Death in Winter. That's just cool. Or maybe an Ice Warden, you know. That sounds fitting too. I like that name. Alright, we need to do some troll killing. Is that the troll over there already? No, that's just a regular troll. But let's warm up, shall we? Hello, troll. Let's warm up with some combat, because it's been a while since I played this character. Okay. That's another regular troll. Let's kill that one too. Let's put some AoE down. Okay, that sounds like a good warm-up. There is the troll. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this. And that. And a little bit of that. And let the bear attack. And let's not stand in that. And then before we know it, Death in Winter is permanently dead. Alright. Well, that wasn't too hard. Let's give the Argonian the good news, and then he can also return to the meeting. I could just swim, because I am an Argonian after all. So let's just swim across the water. No.
There's an urgent task for you.
No, not yet. But hello.
What's that smell? It's awful.
I mean, it's the head of Death in Winter.
My people came to Fort Amel from the west, but the town wasn't big enough to absorb them. They settled at Darkwater Crossing. Then the trolls came. You have done what that arrogant prince would not do.
Well, with Death in Winter gone, maybe the survivors can take back the town, and you're welcome.
Perhaps. That is for them to decide, but at least they have that choice. Like King Yoren, you demonstrate honor. I will return to the prince's meeting and hear what he has to say. You have earned that much.
Alright. So that should have both of the camps return, right, to the meeting? If Nayu was successful in her persuasion. Hi, Thane.
I heard that you've been hard at work. A powerful troll for the Argonians? Really? That's quite remarkable.
Yeah, I apparently convinced the Dark Elves and the Argonians to return to the prince's meeting.
And I spoke to Prince Irnskar. He agrees that he might have been a little arrogant. Especially when I told him what you discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe now we can all get back to the business at hand. instead of just throwing insults at each other.
I mean, nobody else is doing that except apparently your son. So keep your little boy in check, maybe?
With the Pact working together again, we should be able to sniff out Fildgor's spies easily enough. Now, my only concern is for the king. He's surrounded himself with our strongest warriors. But the element of surprise gives Fildgor an advantage.
You believe the king's in danger?
After what you said the Stormfists have already accomplished, how can we trust anyone on the other side of the keep's gate? I know King Yoren requested privacy for this meeting with the ambassadors, but I can't just assume everything is all right.
So you're going to send more soldiers up to the keep?
Actually, Lord Verlop suggested that you two take care of it.
Of course.
I need to keep the prince in line, and we don't want to tip our hand to the Stormfists. Besides, I know you can handle yourself. Get in there and secure the king.
Yeah, we'll go check on things.
The gates have been sealed since we arrived, but Lord Verlop should be able to open them. King Yoren was adamant that no one disturb the meeting. I imagine that whatever they are discussing in there, Fildgor is definitely at the heart of it.
Shouldn't we send more troops to protect the king?
King Yoren is guarded by a squad of soldiers he selected personally. I'm sure everything is fine. Still, we can't be too careful. But I don't want to embarrass the king needlessly. You and Lord Verlop can handle this. I have faith in you.
Uh-huh. I feel I'm being taken for granted, but sure. Let's go. Let's go. Can I walk a bit funky like this? Sure.
That's strange. Where are the guards?
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They're dead.
Oh.
Just like you're
Oh.
about to be. You know, you were a real pain in my side. I sent you after Iarn and Marla, but somehow you survived. Then I sent you to sabotage the prince. But instead, you brought the pact together. Well, if you want something done, you just have to do it yourself.
Move or call out
Oh.
and lose your tongue.
Wow.
Simple,
Wait,
right?
don't kill me. I can help you.
What a
Yoren's
coward.
still alive. You need me.
No, we don't.
No one likes a liar, Nord. No one.
Nice. Yeah, we don't need this guy at
Let's
all.
talk, hero. Why did I ever let Baron convince me to come to Eastmarch?
Nice.
Told you something bad was gonna happen. I didn't want you to walk into this tramp alone, so I followed you. Good thing, too.
So, do you know what's going on here?
I've been tracking a Breton illusionist by the name of Dalin for a while now.
Darling.
The villain created quite a stir by assassinating a few nobles in Mournhold recently. I discovered that he took a contract with Fildgor and tracked him to this region.
So, do you know where he is now?
Not exactly, but I'd wager he's inside the keep. I'm not sure what we'll find in there, but you'll need to be quick. Dalin's already a step ahead of us. The man bought Verlop with a promise of gold. Who knows who else he's got on his side.
Are you coming with me?
I need to make sure our Alliance friends are playing nice with each other. Then I'll meet up with you. After I get out of this damn dress and into some proper clothing. How do women wear stuff like this all the time?
we can be very persuasive. It looks good on you.
Well, thanks. Maybe I could get used to wearing such finery when things aren't so dangerous. What am I saying? Get your ass in there and save King Yoren.
Alright. Well, just wanna like step on his head real quick. Just nothing personal. It's just justice, you know. Alright. Am I walking into more ambushes? Sorta. Alright. But we can handle it. Okay, and then there is you. Get him there. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Find the key. I guess it's on... Oh, on someone's body. Alright. Got it. Entering the manor. Oh! Narya's already here. She moves fast. She does move
Are you
fast.
an idiot? We're surrounded by the enemy.
The big bad storm fists are outside. Maybe we should go upstairs so I can protect you all proper like.
Ew. No?
People really frustrate me sometimes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe we should go upstairs so I can protect you. Who even says that?
Yeah.
He could have complimented my eyes or my... Never mind.
Personality, yes.
He's one of Dalin's thugs. No sign of the king, though. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
How did you get in here? I just was fighting outside.
Windows are wonderful things, my darling. No one ever remembers to lock them. I'm sure you've crawled into or out of more than a few windows over the course of your adventures.
Have we? I'm not sure if we've crawled through windows yet. I know a few quests where you do, but... Where can I find King Yoren?
I found 2 doors in here, but they're both locked tight. I'm sure the king is behind one of those doors. We just need to figure out how to open them.
Sure, I'll take a look around.
I don't think you'll just find a key lying around. But you never know. I'll check down here. Take a look upstairs and see if you can find anything.
Sure. Alright. Well, it's not gonna be in the bookshelves, but... You never know. Apparently that was an endeavor. A note! A special key is required. A key hidden within the manor permits access to the room. A passage from my favorite childhood story. The king stands, write all the clues you need to find the key. You should understand the meaning of the text. Now don't laugh at my precautions. You're the one who demanded security and secrecy for your war council, my old friend. And as the great king stood tall, his dark raven upon his shoulder, he raised the war horn to his lips and blew. The sound echoed throughout the valley. His troops cheered and let loose a rally cry. He watched them surge forward, but it was the last sight he ever saw. He dropped to his knees, a dagger jutting from his back. A lovely story. And that's a hint to the key? Okay. Well, here's the horn thingy. Lifeless eyes gaze on dueling swords. One who breathed but no longer lives. The other an ancient relic from a distant land. In the stonework of the ancients, the one that has not known life opens the way to salvation and silence. What? That's so cryptic. Okay, sure. Sure, but we're just following quest symbols, right? We'll get there eventually. An Argonian relic? Apparently, the key was hidden in an Argonian relic? What? Why? How? Ghost boy?
So you have finally come to the aid of the king.
Projection?
Thank you for all your hard work here in Fort Amo.
Ooh, you can talk faster.
I can't say that Verloc was as useful as I hoped, but he served his purpose, right? I mean, just look at me. Stunning, am I not? A Breton leading the Nords. Who would have thought of it?
Where's the real King Yoren?
For all intent and purposes, I am the real king now.
Okay.
Any who would challenge that are being dealt with. But I wanted to congratulate you. So many lives lost because of you. I'm envious that poor Guard Floanor, greedy Lord Verloc, the mind reels.
Did you kill Guard Floanor?
Verloc did say that he would take care of her, didn't he? My poor Verloc was many things, but a liar wasn't one of them. Then there's that pretty little dark elf outside. The feisty one. she'll be a fun one to kill. And of course, King Euron.
What about King Euron?
He's enjoying a gift from Fildgor, the king that saved his people from the Akaviri, killed by his own brother. Yet, no one will ever know. No, they will find the body of poor Dalin the Briton, defeated by their heroic king. Oh, that would be me.
You think you can take King Euron's place?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
That's the entire point of why we're here.
I felt silly asking that
Now
question.
I must apologize. I have matters to attend to. You'll find that my guards now control the manor. You can try to stop us, but I doubt you'll have very much luck.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. So, my objective is to kill Dalin. And where might he be? He's upstairs. Like, here?
Dalin said you were coming after us. Let's see how you handle two of the best warriors of the Stormfist Brigade.
I'm sure I'll be just fine. Covenant Nightblade and Covenant
Well
Assassin.
done. Too little, too late, though.
Uh-huh.
The false king is dead. Once you join him, Fildgor will rule this land.
Okay. Come at me. Come at me. I'll come at you. What? Invisible. No, 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 no. Get him, bear. There we go. All done. What's up here? A vault. Oh, people. Hello. Were you held hostage here?
King Yoren's breathing is shallow.
Ah.
The poison Dalin used. It's tainted. Daedric, I'm not sure what it's doing to this poor man, but I don't think he will survive.
What happened in here?
The illusionist fooled us all. His magic allowed the Stormfist to look like people we trusted. Something in the wine we shared, we think. One of them took the form of the king's servant. He poisoned the king's dinner.
And how did you get in here?
Fighting broke out as soon as King Yoren fell ill. We dragged him away from the meeting and locked ourselves in here. When the Stormfist broke in, I thought we were finished. If that woman hadn't shown up, we'd probably be dead right now.
What woman? They're talking about Naryu.
She never identified herself. When the Stormfist broke in, she just appeared out of nowhere and put 2 daggers in their backs. Then she told us help was coming, and she ran off. She wore a helmet, but I'm pretty sure she was a dark elf.
Yeah, that's Naryu. Well, I'll get help for the king.
We should be fine, and we're not helpless. We can protect the king. But please hurry just the same. I don't know how long he can resist the poison.
Mm-hmm. I think Naryu was our little hero. Ha, there she is.
I figured you'd be up here. Another contract completed by, well, you again. I wonder if the tongue is testing me or something. Still, a success is a success, right? I hope I didn't scare the ambassadors too badly.
So it was you who saved the ambassadors.
When you entered the safe room, I heard the ambassadors trying to be quiet upstairs. Next thing I know, Stormfist thugs are waving their axes around and attacking the manor. I was about to leave the same way I entered.
But you decided to be a hero.
Well, I couldn't let you have all the fun. Seriously, you have to understand. My organization used to be respected. Now we're hunted for what we were, what we represented. That has to change.
You told them they were getting help?
I was talking about you, but I also
Obviously.
figured more backup wouldn't hurt. Ernskar and his guards are downstairs. They rushed over as soon as the fighting started. But King Euron, he didn't look so good. He's not going to make it, is he?
I don't know, it's Daedric poison.
Bildegor plays dirty. I wish I could help more, but I've already overstepped the limits of my contract. I need to get back to Mournhold. A new matter involving a rival group has become an issue. These people still need your help, hero.
Sure, but if you ever need me...
Always the hero, aren't you?
Apparently.
I'm kidding. I'll find you again when I need your help. In fact, I'd like that. Now go. Save King Yoren. He needs you more than I do at the moment.
Alright. That sounds like a plan. Oh yeah. Spoiled brats downstairs. Fine. We'll talk to him in the next episode. For now, I think this is a nice place to wrap it up. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!